Hey everybody, welcome back to Weigh-In Wednesday, even though I weighed in on weekly weigh-in. We're filming this on Wednesday, but I did weigh in on Monday, and I was up a pound this week, and I am so okay with that. I ate out 3 times this last week, and I ate a lot of really good food. A fried pickle burger. If you live in the Oak Park area, go to Poor Phil's, get their fried pickle burger because it was stunning. So good. The meat was like so flavorful. I used to work at that place 35 years ago.
No way.
Yes, that's how long it's
that
been.
Is
I was 20. I might have worked there till I was 20. Definitely didn't work there before you. I definitely worked there before you were born. So
wow.
It had to be like between the ages of 20 and 22. So between 35 and 33 years ago. Anywho, had a lovely date night with my mom, and then I had a Weight Watcher meetup in Geneva with some great people. I strongly suggest if you have friends on the internet that you talk to on a regular basis and you live kind of in the same area to schedule a meetup. And we have always done this. This little group, Marianne, I'll leave all the people down below in the description of who is at that meeting, so in case you want to follow them on Instagram for some inspiration. Marianne puts this together, and then whoever can show up shows up. It just goes in a group message. And there were 6 of us this time. And at the end of the lunch, I made skinny pizza dough for everybody, and you would have thought that I gave everyone a $1 million lottery ticket.
Oh my God! What did you bring us?
Skinny pizza dough.
Skinny pizza dough!
I'll take one for sure.
All right.
Oh my God, this is the ultimate present. I cannot believe this.
This is like the official.
Thank you so much. Look at you guys. Oh my God, this is like the best gift ever. Anytime. Listen, if you guys don't know about skinny pizza dough, you are really missing out on this. I'm going to put a link to Biz. This is ultimate gift. Thank you, Biz, so much.
And I didn't really exercise all that much last week. It's been a while since I've been to the pool, and I mentioned in my newsletter that went out on Monday. Side note, if you are not subscribed to our newsletter, we'll leave a link down below so that you can subscribe. It just goes out on every Monday night. And I basically said in there I might have to become a morning swim girl, just because I think with the swim lessons and the high school that practices at the gym that I belong to, it might be easier just to get it out of the way at the beginning of the day, and then I know I get it in. So we're going to try to figure out, make that a priority. I had a great time. So I tracked everything. I think the most points I had was on Saturday, and I think that was like 38 points. I still have weeklies left, but you know what? It is what it is. And the weight loss thing isn't straight down. I know there's going to be ups and downs like there always is. And actually, the first time I lost 70 pounds back in 1999 to 2000, I found those books not too long ago, Hannah. I'll have to see where I put them. I put them in a safe place, and do you think I remember where that safe place is?
No. If it's a safe place, that means I'm also forgetting where it is.
Exactly. But anyway, I noticed there that I would have like loss of 0.4, 0.8, 0.7, and then I have a loss of 3.9, and then it was like rinse and repeat. It was like whatever it was. But that's the thing, is that last time I lost 70 pounds, I didn't give up. I just kept going, and this time I'm doing the same thing. Like even before 2022, if I had like slow loss or anything like that, I would just tell myself that the program isn't for me and it's not working, and just give up. And you can't give up before you start to see results, because that's when it's just about to happen for you, where you'll notice changes not only in what you're eating, but also in your mindset. And then it might take another 2 or 3 months before somebody else notices that you are losing weight. So don't give up hope. Just keep on with the program. Whatever you're doing, it doesn't have to be Weight Watchers. It's consistency over perfection. And I think that once you get that all or nothing mentality out of the way is when things can start to change too, because that no one can live up to that expectation.
Exactly.
Like no one's going to drink a gallon of water today and 10,000 steps and 50 minutes of strength training and
I thought it was wild that like your last 8 weigh-ins you've been down.
Yes.
There was no gains at all the last 8 weeks until now.
Right. And that's amazing. And it sometimes doesn't happen like that. And when it does, you're just like, woo! But that's just the thing. It's like you have to look at the big picture. And we're coming up on almost 24 months that I've been on this mindset change. And it takes you a while to adjust to how this new lifestyle is. And the farther you get away from the old way you used to eat, the easier it is to not fall back into that pattern. Does that make sense, Hannah?
Yes.
Yeah, because
because it becomes your new normal. It becomes your new habit.
And that's just the thing. It's like, I don't know what I thought, like at the end of Friday, like at 5 o'clock till Sunday, that just meant a free for all.
Like you clocked out of your lifestyle.
Yeah, exactly. And so I was doing great Monday through Friday, only to ruin it Friday night to Sunday night, and then rinse and repeat and trying to like catch up. And there's no more catching up. Like I remember times it's like, oh my gosh, maybe the night before weigh-in, I should only have like an egg white omelet for dinner. Like that's going to be the
that's going to be
deciding factor.
Puts you over.
Yeah.
Or under.
Yeah. So making Monday through Sunday exactly the same, except for 2 or 3 meals throughout the week, makes all the difference because then that is a lifestyle, not a diet, and it really doesn't matter when you weigh in because it's like you did what you had to do.
Exactly.
You know, and it's just comes habit. So
habit, and I will also add.
Oh hi.
Hi.
Hannah.
I will also add that it's not always about motivation, but it's consistency.
Yes, and that's a question I get asked all the time. And like, I wish I had your motivation. I was like,
or like, how do you always stay so motivated?
Yeah, that left the building a long time ago. Motivation.
You don't, and that's the thing. I think people are trying to find the secret, and it just gets easier. Like she was saying, like it just becomes your new normal, and you don't always have motivation, and it's just sticking with it regardless that makes the difference.
And finding a routine that works for you. Like let's take my dinner last night was like a salad kit and a skinny pizza dough wrapped hot dog basically, and it was filling, it was satisfying, and you know, I'm not going to be one of the people that eats like 8 cups of vegetables a day.
Or the mustard girl that like dips all of her veggies in mustard. I mean, you would dip everything in mustard, but I'm not like fresh veggies at every meal, and you know, it's just not always feasible if that's not how you love to eat.
Right, and you could still be in a calorie deficit by eating the things that you like and be within your Weight Watcher points and making it fit instead of trying to find, like, I was copying people's success because it worked for them and then quickly realized...
It wasn't sustainable because you didn't like it.
No, I was like trying to eat salad for breakfast. Who does that? Unless I'm at a brunch, but then I want
Unless you're in Greece.
Unless I'm in Greece, or unless I'm at brunch and I have a mimosa with it, then that makes sense.
Then that's different.
#balance.
Correct.
So, yeah. But anyway, onward and upward. We're getting closer to Thanksgiving week. Let us know if you're worried about Thanksgiving or if you're just going to eat whatever you want that day. I know for me...
Slap points on it and move on.
Yeah. Hannah's tater tot casserole. I know I'm going to eat because it's amazing and I enjoy it. I think I decided I was going to just throw like 40 points at Thanksgiving Day.
And move on.
And just move on. And then let the rest of the points, you know, figure out throughout the rest of the week. And then I enjoy the meal. I have things I don't normally have, pumpkin pie.
But she eats a little bit of everything and not a lot of one thing.
Yes. And that's been key too.
Total key. Because then you still get to enjoy. You don't feel like you're being deprived.
Yeah.
But you're not eating half a pumpkin pie, you know, a whole plate of turkey, a whole plate of the tater tot casserole.
Yep.
And then feeling like you want to barf after.
Exactly. Or just going to town on the appetizer table.
Yeah.
But therein lies the thing, is like if there's something like that your grandma makes that she only makes it, go ahead and eat it, man.
Yeah.
Because that's a childhood, I'm not a child, but that's a food memory that you want to continue to have.
That you won't always be able to enjoy.
Yes. So just enjoy the day. Try to focus on family versus food. Maybe go on a walk after lunch.
Honestly, if anything, it'll just be good for digestion.
Yeah, exactly.
And just move on.
Yep, it's one day.
It's one day.
And it's not going to derail anything that you've done up until this point.
Nope.
And that doesn't mean that rips the Band-Aid for the whole weekend,
exactly.
Thursday through Sunday. So if you can think of it that way, just take the one and done.
One and done.
But if you guys enjoy this video, let us know. Be sure to subscribe, like,
We have a bunch
Share.
of Thanksgiving leftover reels on Insta, so go check those out, or they're still coming.
Yes.
So go check those out if you don't know what the heck to do with all your leftovers.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you next time.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.